Welcome to yesterday's NBA news from the 9th of August, and we'll obviously talk about the 10th of August also, since I'm recording this later than I usually do, as the men's bronze medal game was already played and it's over now, so we'll talk about that game and we'll talk about news from yesterday. So first of all, let's get into it. Svi Mikhailuk is signing a 4-year, $15 million deal with the Utah Jazz, which, I mean, I guess the Jazz needed to spend some money. He's had some improvement over the last couple of years, so I mean, why not go to Utah for a solid deal, right? Secure some NBA money, generational bag for most people, so that's lovely nonetheless. Let's talk about the actual news or news cycle. This was just a signing. Kevin Durant will start in place of Jrue Holiday in the gold medal game, so it's Steph, Devin Booker, KD, LeBron, and Embiid, which will be fucking awesome. Can't wait to see that. I mean, the three GOATs of this generation, or of the last decade, right? Jokić is now one of the GOATs of this newer generation, but this old generation was built by these guys, and hey, they're just lovely. Jonathan Kuminga is seeking a max extension, rookie max extension, which is $224 million over 5 years, which is crazy. But I mean, if he shows that improvement this season, then I mean, obviously that's what the Warriors will want to give him, since they want to keep him so badly. And I mean, I hope he plays like a $224 million player this season. I mean, that would certainly improve my optimism about the Warriors, and I think he can with the workouts. I just think he has that it factor, man, and hopefully I'm right about that, because obviously we've been wrong many times, all of us. Then we have the NBA schedule being released next week, which is crazy. Time flies, man. Like, I'm going on a vacation in, 4 days? And in that time, but like, right? It will all just flow by, which is kind of crazy. And it's pretty much gonna be by the end of my vacation. My everyday is a vacation for me in a way, but at the end of the actual vacation, quote unquote, it will essentially be a week from September. So training camp will be essentially around the corner, and NFL will be starting. So shit, man, summer just flew by. Hopefully I'll be able to get the job I applied to, so we'll see. Draymond Green will be present at the Olympics final to talk to Rudy Gobert, which obviously means he'll try to be behind French's bench and talk trash to Rudy, who obviously was benched. And Draymond wouldn't let anyone get in the way of that. FSG is bidding for the Celtics, so LeBron, or might bid for the Celtics, so LeBron maybe could become an owner of the Celtics, because he is part of the Fenway Sports Group. That's it, and they own, for example, Boston Red Sox and Liverpool, which obviously, well, they have not done well for themselves in terms of public reception from fans of those teams, nonetheless. Then, obviously, there is the Tatum playing time drama, that he's being embarrassed by his coach, which, I mean, I think he should have been playing, especially against Serbia, but it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, it speaks levels to it in a way, but Tatum, like, I don't know, man. It's weird, but he'll have his time in the 4 years, I'm pretty sure, and we'll just laugh about this time. It will be an intriguing experience for him. It will maybe push him even harder to, win an MVP, for example, to go on a title run with the Celtics again, right? To have, for example, go for a three-peat or something with the way they're set up. And obviously, there was the Stan fan culture drama, which involves Jokić, KD, and yeah, I mean, the rise of the Stan fan culture and just these parasocial relationships, and kind of it what capitalism did, to sports culture, and everything being about money now, and obviously betting is playing a huge part in that, in fans being more entitled. It's like being entitled to the players, which is an intriguing topic, and I want to read more into it, read up more on it, because there are a lot of interesting and just good research into this topic of Stan fan culture. And I do want to first of all educate myself more before I actually talk about it. But it's hilarious that we argued basketball with Kevin Durant, right? It's hilarious. I do think that sometimes he can be a little, for example, with the double team stake, right? But I mean, he obviously has the right to feel that way, and he will know more basketball than I will ever know. Even if I keep doing this for the rest of my life until I'm 99 or until I'm 100, he'll know more basketball than me. So yeah, it's something. But I'll talk about it once I'm ready, if I'm ever ready. Anyway. Then some draft news for the 2026 draft class with Karim Lopez, a Mexican player, 6'8", top-ranked prospect, is signing with the New Zealand Breakers in the NBL, which is obviously Australia-New Zealand league. And he is the future face of Mexican basketball. A potential lottery pick, a lot to be said about his shot, but he has a lot of good feel on both sides of the floor. So he could be another one of those things that a lot of teams just are looking for in the league, right? He's one of the bigger prospects there, so we'll see how that works in 2026, but I just find it really fun how that works and intriguing. If you want to see some highlights, go at Draft Express, obviously they're one of the better draft sites. Then we obviously had the Women's Olympic semifinals, which were fucking incredible. USA defeated Australia 85-64. Both teams had full NBA, for WNBA starting lineups, which was incredible and cool. USA did start off a little slower, and Australia held on with some really good three-point shooting, but once that wasn't great, they just couldn't keep up. They turned the ball over too much, let the Americans get into transition basketball too much, and you're just not gonna beat Team USA that way. You just have to take care of the ball, shoot lights out from the three-point line, and out-rebound them. That's the way to beat these best teams, or the teams that are better than you, quote-unquote, right? Effort, desire, rebounding, turnovers, and three-point shooting. But, I mean, even if you do that, right? Serbia pretty much did that against USA, the men's side, and they still lost because they still, just didn't do it enough. Even though, of course, if USA shot horrible from the three-point line, they wouldn't have a chance in that game, but they did. They did. A lot of things have to go to your way if you want to beat them fair and square, or I mean fair and square, even if you were to beat them unfair. Still, there would have to be a lot of ways go your way. And especially in the women's game where USA just has the best team and they're the biggest, they're just winning everything every time pretty much. And obviously Belgium beat them, pardon me, beat them. Belgium had them almost beat last season, or in one of the qualifiers, I'm pretty sure, where it was a 2-point game. And obviously that would have been a fun matchup, but France against USA in both women's and men's final is pretty cool. France obviously beat Belgium 81-75 in overtime, and it was a game of so many runs, man. First it was France starting off so hot and so great. They were hitting from the three-point line. They were playing good transition basketball. Belgium couldn't get good offense off. I thought they didn't force it enough into the paint. Then once they started to, they went on a huge run themselves. They were up by like 10, then France tied it. It looked like they were gonna win, and Belgium had a huge comeback down the stretch of that game with Emma Mieseman hitting the game time three-pointer. Then wide open three-pointer to win the game for France. She couldn't hit it, and we went to overtime where France got off to a better start there, and Belgium just couldn't keep up. So it was a really fun game, and I'm excited for both the bronze medal and the final game. While obviously we have the men's bronze medal game already done. Like I said, Serbia beat Germany 93-83. Jokić had a triple-double, dominated Germany. Just incredible performance from Jokić, which is what he does, right? That's just what he does. And they shot really well once again from the three-point line overall, while Germans put up way more three-point shots. They didn't make nearly as efficiently as you would like them to. Serbia was obviously way better in the paint, rebounding wise. They were pretty much even, but once again a really good turnover. They took once again really great care of the ball, Serbians did, which gave them the biggest advantage at the end of the day. And they were pretty much up front from the start, and they just kept the lead throughout pretty much. Even though it was looking like they might blow another good lead, they were up by like 19 in the third quarter, where it looked like it could end up going just like it did against USA, but it did not. And Jokić gets a bronze medal, which is fucking cool and awesome, and another good thing to add to his legacy for this Serbian team. Shout out to Micic, also he had a good game. Bogdanovic also, you know, looking like he's not washed, quote unquote. And I really wonder, you know, if anyone will want to trade for Bogdanovic after this performance in these Olympics, especially in these last 2 games. And obviously last time, men's final, which is obviously USA versus France, is starting at 21:30 or 9:30 p.m. in Czechia time and 15:30 New York time, or I'm pretty sure that's like the Central time in America. So, hey, we'll be there, we'll be watching, we'll be talking about it, and let's see if we can see some upset. I don't like the French team, I don't like France, so I'm kinda just hoping for a good game. We'll see how that works with France, obviously having that home crowd. That will be crazy. Nonetheless, be kind to yourself and others. As always, be gentle with yourselves. And as always, I'll catch you all tomorrow with yesterday's NBA news. Bye, love you.